Hi friends, welcome to this channel. Today we will be dealing with second chapter, matter. A substance which occupies some space, put resistance and has some mass is known as matter. This is the definition which is correct. And here are some examples. Examples of matter is wood, iron, air, copper, etc. And everything that exists in this world is a matter. Matter consists of two types of changes, that is physical change and chemical change. Now we will be dealing with the definition of physical change. The change which causes alteration in physical property of any matter without changing its chemical composition is called the physical change. In this change, no new substance is formed and physically changed matter can regain its former form. Transformation of water into ice and evaporation of water are the examples of physical change. Now we will be dealing with chemical change, that is second. A change in a substance involving permanent alteration in its chemical as well as physical composition is called the chemical change. In this change, new substance is formed which does not regain its former form. Examples of it are burning of kerosene oil, formation of milk into curd, that is chemical change. Now we will be dealing with Dalton's atomic theory. All matter consists of very small particles called atoms. First one. Second is atoms can not be subdivided, created or destroyed. Third is all atoms of an element are identical in all respects, that is size, mass, etc. Atoms of different elements are different in all respects, that is fourth one. Now we will be dealing with fifth. Two or more than two atoms combine in the ratio of whole numbers, that is 1:1, 1:2, 2:3, etc. to form compound atoms. And the next one is sixth. The smallest particle of a compound is known as compound atom. All compound atoms of a compound are identical. Now we will be dealing some aspects according to Dalton theory. According to Dalton's atomic theory, the smallest particle of a compound is called the compound atom. But according to the modern theory, the smallest particle of a compound is molecule. Now we will be dealing with atom, that is the smallest particle of an element is called an atom, which takes part in chemical reaction and which has all the properties of the element. Atom is found in combined state, but it may be in a free state? Basically, an atom is made up of three types of particles. In other words, an atom has three fundamental particles, that is electron, proton and neutron. Now we will be dealing with the molecule, that is the smallest particle of a substance which is found in free state but does not take part in a chemical reaction and which has all the properties of the substance is known as molecule. Now we will be studying types of molecules. There are two types of molecules, that is molecule of element. This type of molecule is formed by the same type of atom. Its examples are molecule of nitrogen, that is N2, where N is the symbol of nitrogen and 2 is the molecule of nitrogen, and molecules of oxygen, that is O2. And the second one is molecule of compound. It is made up of two or more than two types of atoms. Its examples are molecule of water, that is H2O, and molecule of carbon, CO2. Now we will be studying atomicity. The number of atoms present in one molecule of an element or compound is known as atomicity. Its examples are atomicity of nitrogen in 2. Atomicity of nitrogen is 2, atomicity of oxygen is 2, and atomicity of HNO3 is 5. Now we will be studying classifications of matter. Its definition is matter can be divided into three groups on the basis of its physical state, that is solid, liquid and gas. Definition of solid is solid. A substance is known as solid which has a definite shape and volume. Intermolecular forces between the molecules is very strong in solids. The second one is liquid. A substance is known as liquid which has no definite shape but has definite volume. Intermolecular forces between the molecules of the liquid is weaker than that of solid. And the third one is gas. A substance is known as gas which has neither definite shape or nor definite volume. The intermolecular forces between the molecule of the gases is the weakest. And here are some of the state of matter. Change of state of matter. Many of substances can be changed from one state to another. So we will be looking to this figure, that is solid. When it gets melted, then it changes into liquid. And when solid gets melted, when it gets the temperature, and from liquid it changes into gas, and the process called boiling. And when gas cool, then the condensation process takes place, and when liquid freezes, then freezing takes place in action and converts into cool solid. Boiling. The conversion of a liquid into its vapor at a constant temperature is called boiling. Melting. The conversion of a solid into its liquid state at a constant temperature is called melting. The conversion of a liquid into solid is called freezing. Condensation. The process of converting a substance from its vapor to liquid form is called condensation. Conversion of a liquid into its vapor from the surface of the liquid at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. Boiling point. The minimum temperature at which a substance changes from its liquid to vapor state is known as boiling point. At normal temperature and pressure, the boiling point of pure water is 100 degrees Celsius. Melting point. The minimum temperature at which a substance changes from its solid to liquid state is called its melting point. Freezing point. The minimum temperature at which a substance changes from its liquid to solid state is known as freezing point.